This segment is brought to you in part by Oregon Beach Vacations.
They say Lincoln City is a great place to try new things. And what we're going to try today is something Lincoln City is famous for.
Welcome to Northwest Winds. We're here in Lincoln City, and this is the largest kite retail program on the West Coast. All you need to do on a day like this is just take the kite and just slowly let it up into the wind. We are halfway between the equator and the North Pole, and the winds come off the ocean. It's a beautiful, clean wind flying location. When you're first starting out to fly a kite, you see kids running back and forth on the beach. You don't need to run when you're flying a kite. If you're running, you're not watching the kite. Or if you're watching the kite, you're not watching where you're running, and that's a recipe for a problem. It's never the wrong wind, it's the wrong kite. If the wind is light, you get a light wind kite. If the wind is heavy, you get a stronger kite. Hold the kite out at arm's length and give it a little bit of line, and it's going to go up into the air. And if it starts to come down, you pull in on the line. That's kind of like running. You're doing the maneuvers with your hands instead of with your feet. If the winds are a little bit lighter, we'll have somebody walk the kite out, maybe 50 feet, and when you give them a signal and you say, now, and they let go of the kite and you pull it up into the wind. The winds are normally a little bit better up off the ground than they are down low. So the trick is to get the kite up maybe about 20, 30 feet to begin and let the wind catch it, and the wind's going to do all the work for you. When you're ready to bring it down, there's two options. If the winds are moderate and the kite's not pulling too hard, you just pull the kite down hand over hand until you get the kite down to the ground and you're finished flying. If the winds are blowing a little bit harder, well, sometimes you might want to work with a friend and you hand them your line, and you can walk the kite down by having them kind of anchor it, and you walk toward the kite, pulling the line down as you go. So there is a little bit of a science, a little bit of a technique to kite flying. We'd like to show you how to do it.
Now that we've learned how to fly a kite from the experts, don't leave where you're going to stay in Lincoln City up in the air. We've got an expert for that too. We've got Janetta James from Oregon Beach Vacations. You've got a great place to show us.
I do. So let's pack up this kite and head over to the beach house.
All right, you hold, I'll go hand over hand.
All right, good.
From flying kites at the beach to sitting on a dock here at the lake, but we're still in Lincoln City.
We're just 5 minutes from that wonderful surf and sand that we were enjoying to Devil's Lake. We're at Lake Point Hideaway. It is a lakefront home. The views here are phenomenal, plus there's lots of wildlife viewing. Deer, the eagles, osprey, and the ducklings.
Now, what do you love so much about this home?
The location, because we're so close, everything to do in Lincoln City. You can have a great day at the beach, but let me tell you, on warm days like this, I just want to go out there and play in the lake.
I hear there's even some fishing out there too.
There is, and people water ski. And right here we've got this shallow draft boat dock. So anybody who owns a boat would know what that means, and they know what kind of boat they can bring here.
Best of both worlds, though, for this vacation home.
Yes, that is very true.
For more information on Lake Point Hideaway or any of the 200 homes you can find from Gearhart to Yachts that Oregon Beach Vacations has for you, log on to OregonBeachVacations.com or call the number on your screen. What do you say we put the kites away and go find a boat?
A sailboat. That'd be a lot of fun.
We'll see you in Lincoln City with Oregon Beach Vacations. Thanks for coming out with us.